Hey guys, welcome to math. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so in math class we've been talking about the different ways to show a number. And we talked about how there was standard form. Remember, standard form is where we just write a number, like 212. That's standard form, where you just write it in numbers. Well, we also had quick pictures or models, and when we have a quick picture or a model, that's when we draw those blocks. So 212 would need two hundreds, because look, see, two hundreds. It would need 110, because 110, and then two little ones blocks. And this shows 200, 10, 11, 12, 212. Good. And then the other way we talked about was in that written or word form, where we write them in words or we write them in written form. So we'd write it just like we would say it. So this is 212. That's what we're going to write. 212. Very good. Alright, so I'm just going to give you a couple and let you practice those different ways to do it. So if you've got a piece of paper or a whiteboard or whatever you've got, it would be great for you to get it out and practice this with us. This is what I'm going to do. Let me erase all this stuff. There we go. What we're going to do is I am going to write a number in one of these ways, and then you're going to finish it the other two ways, okay? Like, for example, if I draw this number with blocks, I need you to tell me the other two ways. So I did a quick picture or a model. Can you do standard form for that number and the written or the word form? All right, go ahead and pause the video while you figure out the standard form and the written or the word form for this number. Okay, hopefully you've got those. So what was this number, guys? Good. 100, 200, 300, 400. So we have 400, 10, 20, 30, 430, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 435. And the number 435, it's got 400, so 4 had 3 tens, so a 3 in the tens place, and it had 5 ones, and this number says 435. Very good. And then written form, we just had to write it just like we said it, 435. So 400, and then we have to write 35. And we talked about how we put that hyphen or that dash between the tens and the ones for 35. Very good, guys. Very good. Is that what you guys got? All right, we're going to try one more just to kind of review what we did or what we've been doing in class. So let's get a new number. Get all this erased. This time, my new number, I'm going to write it in written or word form, and then you'll have to do standard form and a quick picture or a model. So here is my written form. Sorry guys, my son's in here while I'm working today and he's got the sneezes, I guess. There you go. Here's your written or your word form. You tell me standard form and a quick picture or a model for this number. Go ahead and do it on your board or your paper or whatever you have. Pause the video. Okay, let's see how you did. So what was this number that I drew down here or I wrote down here? What's that say? Very good. 173. 173. So it says it has 100. So I mean, when I do my quick picture, I just need 100. And I'm going to put 100 in the hundreds place. And then 73. I know 73 looks like this. So I've got 173. And then if it's got 73 has 7 tens, and then it would have 3 ones. 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 73. I see 3 there. Very good. 173. Awesome. It seems like you guys are pretty good at these ways. So today's lesson, where we're going to go just a little bit farther, is we're going to learn a new way to do a number. Because there is one more way that we haven't learned about, and it's called expanded form. See, expanded form. I'm going to turn it purple like the rest of them. There we go, expanded form. So this is how we draw a number, or we make a number with expanded form. We're going to use the 173 that we just did. This is how you would show it in 173. Expanded means kind of like you expand it out, like you blow it up a little bit and make it bigger. So this is how you do it. You would kind of think about the numbers and the blocks. And you think like this. Well, 100 is how much? Like if you had 100's block, or 100, how much is that altogether? How many little bitty blocks are in there? Yeah, 100. And then you look at the tens, and if you have 7 tens, all these 7 tens, how much is there really there? Is it just 7, or is there, how many is all together there? Yeah, there's 70, because remember there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we put 70. And then we can look at the ones. And if I have 3 ones, do I have just plain old 3? I do on this one, because look, 1, 2, 3, they're just little bitty ones blocks. And then I put a plus sign between them all, because if I have 100, like this 100, plus the 70, which I have right here, plus the 3, it's going to make 173 if I added that all together. And all of these ways are going to show 173. This is 173. This is 173. This is 173. And the new way, the expanded form, is also 173. It's just different ways to do it. So mostly we're going to be working on this way today. We're going to learn this new way of making a number with expanded form. So that's what we're mostly going to be practicing, since I think you're good with the rest of the ways. I'm going to go ahead and erase so I can start on a new fresh board. And I need a number. Since Jonah's sitting over there, that's my son Jonah, I'm going to ask him just to give me a number. Jonah, can you give me a number? It has to be in the hundreds though.
How about 999?
Ooh, he gave us a big one, 999. Thank you, Jonah. All right, we know we could write this with words, and we could draw it with blocks, and this is standard form. We've already wrote standard form. We know those. I could write it with words right over here. 999. If I was going to draw it with blocks, goodness, it's going to take a lot of blocks. I'm going to need 900s. Oh my goodness, Jonah, what a big number. And then I need 9 tens. And then I need 9 ones as well, because 999 has 9 of everything. There's those 3 ways. But I can also do that expanded form, which is the new way. And to make 999 in expanded form, this is what I have to think about. I have to think, okay, that 9 that's in the hundreds place, these 900s right here, these 900s, how much are they really? Is it just 9? Are there really just 9 little bitty blocks in all those blocks? No, remember there's 100 in all of these. So if I have 100 in all of these, how much do I really have? How much would 900s be? Yeah, it'd be 900. Because 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And then if I think about those 9 tens, is 9 tens just plain old 9? No, yeah, look at all these tens. That's not just going to be just plain old 9 when I count them, because I got to count by 10 because they're tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So 990. And then, yeah, the 9 ones really is just 9 because we count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this says 999, just like all the other numbers. This is that new way, expanded form. This way right here. Let's try another one. All right, my daughter Mackenzie is also in here. It's at the end of the day, and they're waiting to go home, and they wish I'd hurry. But I'm going to let Mackenzie give us a number. Mackenzie, I need a number in the hundreds, please.
675.
All right, she says 675. Let's just work on expanded form on this one, because I know that we can do quick pictures, and I know that we can do written form. This is standard form. Let's do the expanded. Okay, 675. We have to look at the hundreds there, and there's 600. If I have 6 hundreds, do I just have 6 little bitty blocks? No, yeah, remember there's 100 in each of those, and I have 6 of them. So I would have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So 6 in the hundreds place doesn't just mean 6, it means 600. And then I have to go to the tens. If I have 7 tens, do I just have 7? No, because remember they're all tens, so I've got to count by tens. I'd have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 7 tens is like 70. And then if I have 5 ones, of course I really do just have 5 because they're just ones. This is how you would expand 675, and it looks like 675. It even kind of says it when you read what you've written here. 675. That's expanded form. It's just another way to show the number. And again, like I said on the first one, if I were to add this all up, it really would make the number 675. It's just breaking it apart into the hundreds and the tens and the ones. All right, let's try another one. How about, all right, they've all given me a number. I'll think of a number this time, 312. We need to expand 312. So, okay, remember I gotta think. The 3 is in the hundreds place. Is it just 3? Is there just 3 there? No, remember, since it's in the hundreds place, that means I have 300. Because I'd have 100, 200, 300. I've got 3 of them. And then I look at the tens place. I just have 110. If I have 110, I would just say 10. So it'd be like 10. And then the 2, of course, is 2 ones, and that really is just plain old 2. Now, I know when I read this one, it's not going to say this number, because this is 312, and this says 310 too. But we know when we add 10 plus 2, what's it going to make? 12. Good. And when we have put 10 and 2 together to make the 12, and we add it with the 300, it's going to make 312. So it's just another way to show this number, and it's called expanded form. All right, so we're going to practice 3 now. I'm going to let you try these 3 on your own. You're going to expand them. That's all you have to do is expand them. And then you'll turn the video back on and see how you did. So can you try this one? And this one. And we'll do this one. All you have to do is expand them. Go ahead. Okay, hopefully you've got those worked out on your paper. Let's look at the number 543, and we're going to expand it. So remember, 5 is in the hundreds place. That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 500, which would be wrote like that. And then 4 is in the tens place. That means we have 4 tens. So we'd have 10, 20, 30, 40. And then 3, of course, is in the ones, so we count by ones and we just say 1, 2, 3. That really is just 3. Very good. 543 is the same as this 543. All right, let's try 204. So we've got 204. We have 200, so we have 100, 200. And then we have no tens. We can either put a 0 there because there's no tens, or we could just skip it. Since it's 0, we wouldn't have to really write anything and just skip it and go to the 4. And since it's 4 ones, we can just put 4 because 4 ones is 1, 2, 3, 4. So either one of these would have been okay. I could have done this and actually put the 0 in, or I could have left the 0 out, and they still are going to be the same because 200 plus 0 plus 4 is the same as 200 plus 4. And they both mean 204. All right, and then let's look at the last one, 182. So remember, 182, you have 100. So we'd have 100. We have 8 tens. So it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 8 tens, that's 80. Plus the 2 ones, that'd just be 1, 2. 182 is the same as this 182. Are we kind of getting it? All right, well, you are going to have some practice assignment now where you're going to practice doing some expanded form just like we did right here. If you are having trouble or you don't really understand how to do expanded form, please send me a message and I will help you. We will meet together and I will work with you till you can understand this, okay? All right. You guys have a good rest of your day and good luck on your practice.